Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll take you with me to my mountain bike trip in China, happened in 2024 summer. So who am I? My name is Jinze, a Chinese mountain biker studied in Europe. I started low, but progressed quite quickly here, thanks to the good trails and nice bike community. Back when I started in China, mountain biking facilities and trails were underdeveloped, so the sport was never big. Now, because I'm not in the community for years, I saw the situation is still like that. But I was wrong. By talking to other riders and doing research on the Chinese version YouTube Bilibili, I find the Chinese mountain biking community is growing very fast. There are many new bike brands, new trails, events, and many other developments. Because all those reasons, I start to think, maybe I should go back and ride in China again. Then I started my research. However, I had a hard time gathering information. So I decided to try search on Chinese social media. And there was one day I found an amazing riding clip. Without hesitation, I sent a message to the creator, talk about my passion and the project I want to do. He was also excited and invited me for a video project in July. I was more than happy and couldn't wait for the things to happen. But to build a riding crew, we need one more rider, and I do have a candidate. I met a rider who is also from China at the bike show, and then we became friends. Back then, he was working for a bike brand, and what's amazing is he helped me arrange the e-bike sponsorship from them. That feels great. So, of course, I invited him to join us. So now we have the team. We decide to ride in Gannan, China for 7 days. So I have packed my bike, full suspension bike into this much of size, almost half size of the normal bike box. But since we have to walk to the train station. 落地中国了啊，飞了9个小时，很累。啊，既熟悉又陌生的环境。Because the actual trip is in a week, so I took 1 day, went back to the trail where I started. It was during the summertime. Of course, we see people crashing already. It's truly scary to see people crashing like that, and I was scared to attempt that feature. But under the encouragement for the other riders, I finally did it. However, there was just one problem. All the logistic company refused to ship my e-bike battery. The only company does that asking for 100 euros. When I told this bad news to my friend, he said he can pick me up, even it was a 300 kilometers detour. Yes, just man being hero, and we met in our city. From that moment, our journey officially started.
680公里，9个小时。
680
公里，9个小时。看就完了。我们在上厕所的路上，
我们已经成功憋尿100公里了，错过了一个休息站，现在还有
2公里，
还有2公里就可以上厕所了。
我们开了385公里没停，
牛逼，开了4个点了，还要开4个半点。
可以。
收费站18块钱吃碗面啊，吃碗番茄鸡蛋面。这个券的2块钱的也是什么番茄方便面
5块
，5块啊，还高端呢，还5块
，5块，
没事儿。等上去了之后说您吃的比这个还差，
笑死，德州老师。
现在马上要到那个卓尼县了，现在40公里。现在他们那个县城里边是吧？ 主城里边，其实还挺热闹的。外边也能看见就全国各地的那个饮食，
总有一种猴子的感觉。
会师了，
会师了，
终于来卓尼了啊！来，
这是6个凳子，6个凳子，
你坐这边上，
我坐这儿啊，也行啊。
我也拍点。
Hello， 欢迎。
回去剪一个发个 YouTube， 因为上面中国的山地车内容完全没有，也想通过这次也拍点儿。对啊，
那我们互相拍吗？
啊，互相拍了。
我觉得开的时候蛮开心的，也是一部分。
现在咱们把车都装好了。你买的什么？伟哥，万艾可。
不行了，传的厉害啊！
解释一下为什么要买？
因为我不行了，我作为男人的能力就开始喘了，已经开始喘了。
Because we both lived at low altitude for a long time, we all had altitude sickness, which is quite dangerous for cycling. So he decided to take sildenafil to relieve the symptoms.
现在我们都整好了，现在去找猿人吃早饭，吃了早饭就上山了。他应该还没起，我靠，懒。走，
现在是早上9点25，我们现在在这个卓尼县的这个主干路里边，准备去吃早餐。县城里边是这个样子的。跟小朋友打个招呼。你好。你好。
我就吃细面，然后3两。
哦，他没有。
没有，就一份一份卖的啊。一眼加号，是一个加个单。我不要小菜，
付我钱了。
哦，那拿个黄瓜吧。好。
是有点发软，发虚。
我也有一点，就是有一点深呼吸那个晕的感觉，没事，我觉得正常，感觉就是累了没饿了的感觉。
Our first day of riding started with some long climbing. Even under the help of e-bikes, we were all breathing heavily. Because the Johnny County set is about 2,500 to 3,000 meters above the sea level, so we both had the altitude sickness symptoms. We were suffering, but our guide was just enjoying it, cause he just lives here. The plan we had was to meet the filming group on the top of the mountain. They were driving and carrying all the filming equipments.
相机带了吗？相机带了，我一直带。你们带的什么装备啊？都是手持一个。哦呀。
主按那个难，麻烦。走吧。
我们骑他们走。
嗯，对。上面可以稍微等一会儿。
啊，好。
走。
那是藏獒吗？
现在就走起来就轻松了，它坡度会很缓了。
对的，这样来一种帅。
我靠，加速！
不喘了。
We will start from the very top of the mountain,
再录。
and the filming team will record us riding down the trail.
感觉来了哦，是草，不是灌木。哦，这是地球 online 山地车 DLC 啊。其实还是有点热的，天气会比我想象的还要热一点点。
Due to the high altitude, the UV rays are actually very strong. Even if the sky is relatively clouded, the UV radiation still makes people feel hot.
感觉来了！
Since it was the first day of riding at high altitude, we basically choose the simple and smooth routes in order to adapt to the climate and enjoying the scenery.
哇！太爽了！哇，好爽，好爽呀！好开心呀！我靠！哇，这个路也棒！我去。哇哦！哎呦，我操！
电助力的，
健身器材，不愧是一天到晚扛着一。
你看他穿啥鞋？After a short break and regroup with the filming team, we started climbing again.
10倍和崇礼那边相差好大呀！
肯定的。
跟那个
哇，这坡这么大！我靠，加个档。The steep climb and loose surface were huge struggles for me, cause I only had a lightweight e-bike, and they both had full power e-bikes. 啊！完了！
找我！
他妈的，锁鞋还修点虚。
这儿有个好大的马。要推了。
It was super steep and exposed, and the guide recommended us to not ride it.
我操！打脚踏。
Now I finally know how important a strong walking assist function is for an e-bike. 我靠，帅！Suddenly, my friend wants to challenge himself for this climb.
重心压低，牛逼！压住！好帅！可以！好帅！冲！加油！我靠！哇，可以！我靠！这咋做到的？牛！你要试一下吗？我也想试。
I put myself very low to the handlebar to maintain the traction on both wheels. I didn't know if I could make it.
啊！压不住了！苏明人！我操！压住了！
Even the climb looks quite flat in the camera, but I had to tell you it was super steep.
牛逼！我操！这车爬坡很顶，可能不光是我的技巧，还有这车的悬架。
Let's go！ 到顶了啊！2900。对。太棒了！我们现在到顶了，然后准备2分钟后下山。好嘞，我们在这等着呢。然后你下山的时候跟我们说一声。
Our guide showed us all the routes starting from the top of the mountain. Those routes were explored and recorded by him personally, which was very impressive.
这是一条黑线吗？
这个就是我这随便标的，但这个就是一个。
这都是你标的啊？
对。
辅导建设者。
这个就是平道带一点缓下坡，没什么意思。但是 它是山脊上起伏的那种，还挺刺激。待会儿可以去那边骑。
We got call from the filming team that they were ready, so we started riding down from the top.
Woohoo! Let's go!
好开心啊！
真的。
This is the first time in my life that I ride on an open grassland. The broad view and fresh air makes me feel very liberated and free.
Nice.
The surface grip was actually very insufficient. Even I was using downhill tires. A slight break would cause the tire to slip.
Yeah!
太爽了，太爽了！
牛牛牛！
We now started the up and down flow trail mentioned by our guide. And it was truly exciting.
Woohoo!
You will first get a lot of speed, but because of the loose surface, you also lose the speed quite quickly at the incline, so you have to be prepared and start paddling with the lower gear.
Yes! Wow! Woohoo!
Whoa!
Wow!
牛啊！牛啊！不要停了！
劲儿不够劲儿
I
啊！
made a mistake here with my gearing, so I almost stopped at the half of the climb. The view is absolutely stunning on the ridge. With the up and down terrain, the landscape becomes dynamic and flows with you. Nothing looks better than that.
Yes， 我走这边，哎，我操！
听得到吗？
腿软了，
准备在这儿修条路了，下山的这样。
这样
那是绿道的，不能绿道的。这个路上骑快就很累。
我跳了几下，浪费好多体力，我这。
At the moment when we reached the top, we also noticed the drone was on top of our heads. So we started cheering for the clip.
好了好了，飞机可以了，走吧。
又下去了。
准备可以走了。
牛批！
太棒了，太棒了！
Let's go！ 来个啥
We repeat this section for several times,
？Go go go！
and
待会儿
then we
见。
start heading back to the town for
啊
lunch.
好。
我们先到店里，我给你发一个定位，你过来就行。
我靠，铁丝！
我怎么感觉你扶摇声了？刚才有那个扶摇的声音。
飞！ Hell yeah! Let's go! 直接这个斜切下去，对对对对。小心车。
We ride downhill for about 15 minutes and finally reach the town.
Yeah!
After a short lunch break, we went back to the mountains. When we get to the top of another mountain,
哇，这么大个
we just
树可以
suddenly
看到
pass by a group of people trying to cut off the tree.
快走！
哦，哗啦哗啦。哦。哇。
随时能遇到梅花鹿那种。
Our guide told us there
小
might
动
some
物。
deers appearing in this area,
没有。
so we need to be careful.
小动物会窜出来，很乖的。
在这个森林里被撞过2、3次。
没给撞下去就行。呜呼！哇！我的天，森林，好有感觉。我还得戴个眼镜儿，好多渣哦。啊，但戴眼镜儿可视度有点差。
The forest is pretty awesome here. It smells good, and the light is very sufficient, and the surface is loose, but it rides well.
啊，蘑菇，吃一个，朱明人。
We had to stop for some mechanic problem. However, we got a chance to talk with a local mushroom picker.
哎，大叔，你咋晓得哪些蘑菇能捡，哪些不能捡啊？
哦，
嗯，
因为这个不是云的。
这蘑菇可是最后吃的蘑菇了，
这是啥蘑菇嘛？
这是山的热带菌嘛，
啊，那拿去卖钱啊？自己吃还是卖钱？
自己吃嘛。
嗯，可以。
这么讲滑板可就这么塞吃不？叫他圆回去吧。
Then we continue riding to the top to meet the filming team. We waited for a while because they told us one of their drones crashed and they were looking for it.
出状况了吗？
他鬼火冒，他打电话什么的。
什么随心换？我听飞机的。
哦，我们炸了一个飞机。
哦，大疆啊？
炸了一个飞机。
怎么炸的呢？掉下来了？
不知道碰了个啥，涂穿也一直正常，突然涂穿没有，飞机炸了，早间就碎了。
然后不给修是吧？
那肯定给修。
Good news is that DJI covers the damage and will send them a new drone in 2 days.
好了吗？
Because the soil is very nice for drifting, so our guide proposed to film some clips for it.
啊。
Yes， 甩起来了是吧？耶！
这个没有想象中那么滑吧？
挺爽的，抓地很足。
蘑菇，山蘑菇。
嘛。啊，美丽牛杆菌吧。
舔一口，
啊，牛杆菌，
舔一口就
能吃吗？
看到那种小天使。
生的肯定不能吃噻。
熟了还能吃吗？
也不能吃。
不是你咋这么馋呢？
你知道死多少人吗？每年？
这个云南那边啊，这个能吃不？
完了，又来一个。
那个会做的人就在这个时候摘的能吃。你到它7、8月份干的时候，哦，9月份干的时候，这种林子里面，你如果那个伤口止不住血了，你把那个就是它干了之后那个抹上去就
脱下来给你抹一点，
就一定把就止住了。
这个
On the way back, we find a small leap for jumping, so we tried several times. But it's not very satisfying, and we don't really have a good landing at all. The day is getting late, and it will be unsafe to stay in the woods, so we decided to head back town. The filming team gets to their car, and we will ride through a shortcut. The branches and leaves are very low here, and I had my camera on the helmet, so it got hit a lot and the angle was off. Thankfully, my friend was using a chest mount, so we can save this part of the recording.
我是不下脚战士，我看，从来不下脚。哟，太爽太爽了，
太刺激了，
太牛逼了！我操，太牛逼了！
有2次脖子被刮了。
Thanks for watching. This is the end of our first day riding. The wildness of the natural trails completely refreshed my experience of mountain biking, and I appreciate it so much. In the coming days, we will be riding even more thrilling trails with absolutely breathtaking views. So stay tuned, new episodes are on the way. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. I'd love to hear what you think about this adventure. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next
我刚才
ride.
车把偏了一下，我好吓人。